Hi you guys, me, Tajtalks, back at it again with another video. Welcome to the new series on Vigilina's channel, Tajtalks. Yes, that little broke man somehow mustered up the money. Don't ask me now how, I don't know what he did, but he somehow mustered up the money to pay me to come on the channel a few more times. I know some of you guys were begging for me to come back, just like every man that I've ever been with and broken up with, but I'm back. Unlike them, I came back for you guys, okay? So I am going to talk about the worst pageants and the best pageants of this year. I'm going to be talking about specifically Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International, Miss Cosmo. Apparently there's more than one Miss Cosmo. I'm not doing all that. I'm just going to talk about the one that Tata won, Miss Indonesia this year, the real controversial one that a lot of people hated. And I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. Vijay will also do his own video on this as well, but this is about me, sweetie. Not Vijay. So if you want to watch Vijay Arena and have a little bit more of a fake, dumbed down, watered down, nicer version of this, then you do that. But if you want to be a real one and hang with the cool girls, stay here, guys. Forgive my hair. I didn't install it fully today because my head hurts, you guys. Yeah, it does. So if it slips back on me a little bit, if it just goes a little bit, just ignore it and shut up. So let's get into it, you guys. The way I'm going to rank these pageants is I'm going to rank them on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being they need to be done. They need to be done. And 10 being mama, they survived, they thrived, they did the best, they were incredible. They need to come back. I'm going to do it based on just this year. So this is not my score on what I think about the pageant overall. It's just on this year, okay? Let's get into it. Let's start off with none other than Miss World. So the last edition of Miss World where Miss Czech Republic won, I think it was held in, wasn't it held in India, you guys? It was good. It was not bad, I guess. The girls were giving what the girls need to give. I didn't mind the production, actually. I thought the production was pretty decent, and I did watch the full thing, which is surprising for me because, to be honest, when Miss World comes on, usually I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is a snooze fest to me. I'm just like, come on now, let's pick it up. Do a backflip like Mr. World, damn. But like I just really wish they had the swimsuit competition thing going on. I don't know why they took it out. I don't know. I don't see what is the purpose of not having it, but whatever. I will give Miss World this year a 6. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like, oh my gosh. It was just run of the mill. It was okay. It was a little bit better than average this year. They improved a little bit this year, I feel like, than usual, but I'm still not going to give it anything more than a 6, to be honest, because it's you know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit boring. So let's move on to Miss International. 0. Okay, so let's move on to Miss Universe. Miss Universe, aka Miss Wannabe Grand. Wow, Kun Ann is doing allegedly. They're not gonna sue me. Okay, they're suing everybody this year, or last year rather. So I'm not trying to be part of that list. Allegedly, Miss Universe is trying to be Miss Grand. Okay, there was a lot of drama, you guys, and that was the only good thing about this season. I'm not gonna lie, there was nothing else that was good about this Miss Universe pageant, allegedly, other than the drama. And the drama wasn't even that good because a lot of the drama just was a woman and contestants complaining about how they were treated. So really, it wasn't even drama. It was just abuse, allegedly. I mean, we had Miss Fiji come out and literally say, girl, I will not send my daughter to this pageant as long as this is the ownership, allegedly. And I was like, damn. That's a statement. And it didn't stop there. Did you guys recently hear how Miss Universe Argentina got stripped of her title as Miss Universe Argentina? Because, well, it was really because she said that they pretty much had Miss Denmark as the winner before the from the get-go. She pretty much said that they wanted a blonde-haired woman to win from the get-go. And in fact, she said that the national director of Miss Universe Argentina was directed to, or suggested rather, allegedly, to tell Miss Argentina herself, allegedly, to dye her hair blonde. Ew, blonde? Like, who would ever want to dye their hair blonde? Anyways, So apparently she was directed to dye her hair blonde, and it was a whole thing. Yeah, she also insulted the hell out of Miss Dominican Republic. She also insulted Miss Brazil. She pretty much called them a bunch of hoes and said that they were a bunch of bitches. But that's not why Miss Universe revoked her title. They were like, we don't really care about that. But we do care about the fact that, how dare you say we planted a blue-haired girl, even though Ku Ann allegedly literally said we're blue-eyed, blonde-haired. Yeah, blonde hair, blue-eyed, blonde hair, blue-eyed, blonde hair, blonde hair, blonde hair. That was the word of the year for Queen Anne, okay? She was obsessed. So, you know, I'm not going to say whether or not Miss Argentina is a liar, but I'm going to say that I'm not going to call her a liar. Let's just say that much. I don't know. After that swimsuit performance that Denmark gave, I mean, come on. Did we not? Because, guys, did we all watch the same Miss Universe competition? Because after that swimsuit competition, I didn't think Miss Denmark was going to move forward to the top 12. I'm not going to lie. That swimsuit performance by Miss Universe Denmark was allegedly a hot mess, mama. It was a hot mess. I was like, how did this girl advance to the top 12? Anyways, and then she won, and I was like, well, okay. Well, I mean, did we not hear Miss Thailand's answer? But okay. Anyways, other than the drama, Miss Universe was just a mess. The production was a mess. Okay. Oh my God. That camera work, it was horrible. Shanice Palacios' final walk was just so sad. I love Shanice. And so the fact that I think that her dress was supposed to be glow in the dark. Did they not rehearse it? Because nothing about that dress was glowing in the dark. Let me tell you that much. It was just dark, period. Like, we could not see the poor lady. I was like, damn, they really were like, it's your final walk for real, for real. And they dimmed all the lights. Like, I could not see that lady at all. I was like, Shanice, like, girl was gone. Sister was gone. So yeah, that really sucked. Their preliminary activities, half of them weren't even there. They were locked up in a dungeon, okay? And Queen Anne was pretty much their dictator, and they were not allowed to go anywhere. Miss Panama got kicked out of the damn competition, which was crazy. And yeah, it was just a mess. So Miss Universe this edition, I'll give it like an 8 for the drama, and I'll give it like a 2 for everything else. I mean, it was just, I really couldn't believe that this was what Miss Universe has come to. It's honestly so disappointing. None of us should have wished for IMG to be gone. Please come back. Oh my God. Like, I really thought because she's a millionaire that we're going to get some real high budget. Mama. Allegedly, her pockets are running dry. Yeah, it's giving that. I really think that the only reason, allegedly, that Miss Universe 2023 had some decent production was because the president of El Salvador is trying to get more tourism. So he was like, girl, put the money into Miss Universe so we can get some people into this damn country and show them that it's not dangerous anymore. I think that's the only reason why Miss Universe 2023 even had good production, was because of the president himself was involved. But this production, this last edition, was just, it was a very Miss Earth production. Okay, let's just put it that way. Let's talk about none other than a Miss Grand International. Yes. Mama, I mean, from the preliminary activities to the production, I mean, everything about Miss Grand this year and the drama, it was just so good. And the drama was just petty drama. It wasn't even drama that really hurt anybody like Miss Universe did. Like, Miss Universe, I feel like they were putting some women's allegedly lives in danger, not their lives, but they were definitely putting them in some circumstances that were not like pretty for the girls. I felt bad for the girls at Miss Universe. Miss Grand, though, the drama was just like, oh, this is spacey, this is tea, okay? The drama was great. The preliminary activities were great. I mean, Vijay was telling me how he always had something to cover, and I was like, yes, girl. I will make a comeback for Miss Grand this year. I definitely will attend, and I definitely will give you guys my thoughts and my reactions to Miss Grand this upcoming year, because I'm excited for 2025. I mean, Miss Grand 2024 was that girl. I think Louis Bertelis rated it as a B level, like a beta pageant. I don't know what he's talking about, but that was an alpha pageant. That was the pageant of the year, period. Miss Grand was the pageant of the year. You cannot argue with me. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me, because Miss Grand was that girl this year, and the results were fair. Now, while it might be a lot of things, a lot of things. Okay, like a whole bunch of things. But this year he was fair, and my two favorite girls, Rachel and CJ, they got high in the competition as they should. And you know, Myanmar almost blew the building up allegedly, but hey, it was just part of the fun. Did you guys hear about Miss Grand Myanmar, how she's coming back to Miss World? Julia babes, the owner of Miss World, Julia, baby, be careful, because yeah, talk about, I mean, I don't know who told that girl she got. It's that gay man that she's always with. Who's that guy, that really cute gay guy that she's always with? He's not good for her. Get him away from this young woman. Who the hell convinced her to go to Miss World? Anyways, let's move on. So I would give Miss Grand literally a 9.5, maybe even a 10. It was great. I really loved it this year. It was giving everything that it needs to give, from the drama to the production to the preliminary activities. It was just really good, and it was just setting the standard, and every competition needs to follow it. Miss Cosmo. Miss Cosmo, the girls are not happy with Miss Cosmo, especially the Filipino girls. The girlies are not happy with Miss Cosmo. Now, Miss Cosmo, I thought the production was actually pretty good. I know their stage collapsed at some point, which is crazy to me, because what the hell? But during the finale, the preliminaries, I think that they did actually a pretty okay job with production value. What they didn't do a good job with was the translator. Oh my God, Miss Peru got played, sister. They played Miss Peru so bad. Okay, I felt so horrible for her, and so I have to deduct some points for that, because come on now, come on. The production itself was okay. The competition itself was okay. The results were okay. I can see the argument being made for Atiza Manalo moving forward, but honestly, the top 5 weren't that bad to me. I did not mind the top 5 too much. Miss USA was the only one that was like, I probably would have picked Atiza over Miss USA if Atiza had a better gown. I did like the gown when I first saw it, but I can see in retrospect how like it really was kind of unfinished, to be honest. And I don't know, Atiza's problem has always been her gown choices. She's actually a really good performer, and she's a beautiful woman, but her gown choices are just not. I mean, that prelim gown was, I don't know what was going on with that, but I do otherwise think that the competition was actually okay. I thought Tata she was fine. I don't know what the issue was. Some people do not like her. I think she's actually really pretty. I like her personally. So Miss Cosmo to me gets a 7. They weren't the best. They weren't grand, but they weren't Miss Universe. And there wasn't really a lot of controversy. I think it was just a lot of people were mad about Atiza's placement, and that's not a controversy. That's just a matter of opinion. And that is what it is. Just is what it is. But to me, I did get a 7. I didn't watch Miss Earth. I did watch Miss Earth, but I didn't really pay attention when I watched it. So I'm not going to really give them a rating, simply because I feel like I just did not really pay attention. Miss Earth has never been a pageant that I really paid much attention to. I did like Miss Earth USA this year. The contestant, I just really, really loved her. I think she's Miss Earth Water. I'm not sure. But I really, really loved her. And yeah, I thought it was, yeah. Miss Earth overall, I'd give them a 6 in general. They're not horrible. They're not the best. I think their production for me is really where I'm just like, girl. And I know that some people might say production isn't everything. Production is a lot. Over half of the people watching the pageant are watching from home. They're not attending live. So mama, if your production is not good, what do you want us to do? Take the people's word who were live that it was a good show? Guys, it was good live. Okay, that's great. Most of us aren't watching live. So for that reason, if Miss Earth had a better production, maybe I would be a little bit more like, it'd bump my score up. I also think that Miss Earth is not the most I don't think it's the most unbiased pageant, to be honest. Even my Filipino roommate will admit that it's definitely not an unbiased pageant. So for that reason, I think that they are not going to remain at 6 until they show a little bit less bias, and until the production gets way better. I'll tell you guys, that's my opinions. Miss Grand for the win. Miss Grand was that girl. And I think that Rachel Gupta really is the girl. She's the it girl of pageant season. She is to me, the most stunning queen out of all the winners this year, and she's that girl. Look forward to Supranational coming up soon. Miss Tourism is coming up soon as well. And Miss World. My bias for Miss World right now is Christian Gravitas of the Philippines. She's just, I mean, she looks like me. Look at me and look at her. I'll put a picture of her right here. Ready? The only thing I hope is that Krishna works on her speaking a little bit, but baby, I will go ahead and chat GPT you the answer. Do not worry, sister. I got you, babes. Yeah, that's how much I want you to win. All right, mwah, you guys. I love you guys so much. Sorry this video is shorter and not as sassy as usual. I told you guys I have a headache, okay? So my energy is... Vijay has a few videos coming out, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys like his channel, subscribe, I guess. If you guys want me to make my own channel, let me know. I will. Love you guys so much. Bye.